Hey everybody, Nick Espinoza, your chief security fanatic here, and today we are talking about TikTok, one of the worst apps on the planet, because they haven't been protecting youth data, and here's what's going on. This is coming out of Europe, who leads the way on data protection on these kinds of things. European authorities have found that TikTok has violated the GDPR, or General Data Protection Regulation, when it comes to how they are processing youth's personal data. Now, along with this decision, the regulators have revealed that they've basically hit TikTok with a 345 million euro or $368 million fine. Now, as the regulating body where TikTok is headquartered and where its first data center is located, the Irish Data Protection Commission, who's usually on top of these things, investigated whether TikTok adhered to its privacy protection obligations for users between the ages of 13 and 17 between July 31st through December 31st of 2020. These things take time to go through the system, just like any legal, proceeding, et cetera, and so it's always retroactive. Now, the regulators said that they found that TikTok set child users, or users that fall within that age bracket, they set those profiles to public by default, meaning you could be that 13-year-old boy or girl and essentially everybody could see your profile, which is against GDPR rules. That means their information was also easily accessible, especially the videos that they posted that were also made public by default, and anybody could comment. On top of this, TikTok didn't make Duet and Stitch opt-in features for their accounts, so anybody could take basically parts of their videos and create new ones as well. In addition to that, the regulators found that TikTok allowed children's users' accounts to be paired with adult users without, for the record, verifying that that person is a parent or guardian. If you recall, Musical.ly, that's the company that ByteDance bought and essentially turned into TikTok or merged into TikTok, had that exact same problem. There were reports of basically like researchers that were 30 plus years old being essentially paired through the AI to teen girls underage. And that obviously is a huge problem. And TikTok apparently kept that up after their purchase of Musical.ly. It even allowed for the adult user to enable direct messaging to the youth when that feature should not be available to an underage user. Now, on top of that, the UK's Information Commission Office fined TikTok 12 million pounds, or 15, almost 16 million US, earlier this year for misusing children's data as well. And so, to be clear here, it found that the service allowed 1.4 million children in the United Kingdom to sign up, even though they were under the age of 13. And the Irish Data Protection, going back to them, didn't establish whether TikTok had violated the rules with regards to letting kids under 13 sign up. It's a huge issue. But the Irish Commission also found that TikTok was in violation of GDPR for not implementing proper measures and allowing anybody, regardless of their age, including kids, 12 and under, essentially to sign up as well. And that is a huge thing. That is one of the big problems that we have worldwide. That's not just a TikTok issue. If you're a 12-year-old or younger, you can essentially go and sign up for Facebook, etc. Excuse me. There are no checks to that whatsoever. And so obviously that is a huge problem. And so as we are looking at this, understand that we are being incredibly data mined. I've talked about TikTok at length. The basically that it's a surveillance app first, a stupid video app second. That it is data mining us to the nth degree. It's also pushing Chinese propaganda, which multiple European countries have found, especially about things like, oh, the Uyghurs are doing great. Getting pushed, obviously changing perceptions. Not to mention misinformation, disinformation, et cetera, and that the app itself, like I said, is data mining, spying, all these kinds of things. This is something that I just don't understand. People are still using, and it's still blowing up. It just doesn't make sense to me. But I guess with all the other videos, like I said before, you can't say you haven't been told. But if you've got, a youth in your life, meaning somebody that is 17 and younger, that is on TikTok, they really shouldn't be. And longitudinally, studies have shown that essentially the younger generations become more well-adjusted as individuals if they adopt social media at age 19 or older. And there's been a lot of push to at least start with 16 and up as opposed to 13 and up. And I do think we should be at 19 or up. But to be perfectly fair, I think social media should go away, even though I lose essentially my marketing wing because I too am on all of these except for TikTok and I will never have one of those accounts. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP, where you will be data mined, but it's not nearly as bad as TikTok. Same with YouTube, where you can subscribe, ring that bell, and as always, stay safe, stay online, please attempt to stay private, and just delete TikTok. Thanks, everybody.